In this video, I'm going to show you guys different ways on how you guys can organize your personal collection, specifically in a binder. So I'm going to show you guys different ways I do it personally, and I'm going to showcase all of it to you guys. And this video will also be a timestamp of my personal collection as of October 1st, 2025. For my personal collection, I'm using this binder, which is this Charizard artwork, and it holds 360 cards. And I'm going to show you guys my personal collection and also the different ways on how you guys can organize your cards. So let's jump in. Alright, so let's start. Like I said, it's a Charizard binder. It's from Ultra Pro. I'm sure you guys could find it. I've seen it before in stores, but I got my hands on this and I really like it. The outside's actually kind of soft and the inside cover is hard, so it protects your cards a little bit more compared to those binders that are included with like binder collections or those flimsy plastic binders. This is a lot more durable and better for protection. But opening it up, you guys could see Infernape. I mean, if you guys couldn't tell by my logo, or if you guys haven't noticed yet, my favorite Pokemon is Infernape, or the evolution line of Infernape, so Chimchar, Inferno, and Infernape. So that's what I have on the front page, front and center. The way I organize this page is I put the 3 Infernapes on top, and then 2 more on the side, and then the main illustration rare in the middle, just because it's the centerpiece of it. 2 Monfernos and a Chimchar. So these are all either hollows or reverse rare hollows, and as I get more and more, I'll probably add the more rare ones in the front and then move them. I have one more page of Infernape evolution line in the back, which is where I put my duplicates or stuff that aren't as rare. So on front and center, this is how I organize it. Obviously, you guys could do it differently, but the front page should be the most important because that's the first thing people will see when they open up the binder. Okay, let's open it up. So this is the first full page that I have. Initially, I kind of wanted 2 pages of Charizard, and then I changed my mind to do the starters, and then I kept changing my mind. So that's what happens with these binders. As you get more and more cards, do things differently, but try to keep a scheme so you guys know what you're doing. So here, we'll go page by page. So this page, Charizard, obviously. This started off pretty small. I had other cards, and then as I got more and more cards, I decided to do a full page of Charizard, and I even have some leftovers that spill over to other pages, but that's the schema here. So the schema for this page is Charizard, obviously, you guys could see. The way I organized it, the way I like to do my pages is I want the ones that are facing left or this way to be on this side, and the ones facing rightwards or this way to be on this side. I guess it would be left or right. I don't know. I get those mixed up when it's like facing me, but I want them to face each other. And then the middle row will usually be the ones that are neutral. In this case, I can't always do it, specifically with the top one, the Lance's Charizard V. And in this case, I got these guys to be fighting each other. I thought that looked really cool. I could have put it like on the bottom and put this Charizard up there, but obviously I could still do that. For example, I'll show you guys, and you guys decide which one looks better. But this Lance's Charizard V might look better on the bottom. And putting this Charizard V up there might look better. It's your personal binders. These are just suggestions I'm making on how you guys could organize it, but you guys might like this better because you guys could see the 2 Charizard Vs kind of complement each other on top, and then the Lance's Charizard obviously in the bottom with the other Charizard VMAX and the Charizard GX, and then we got the Charizard from Evolutions, the EX, the Sleeping Charizard V, the promo card, the Radiant Charizard, the Vstar. Yeah, you guys get the deal. There's a lot of Charizards. Let's move on to the next page. So this page is a little different. So at the top, I had the starters from the XY Evolutions, the Mega starters. So Mega Blastoise EX, Mega Charizard EX, Mega Venusaur EX. When I got my hands on this, I was super happy because it completed the trio, and I love completing the trio of cards, especially the starters. These 3, I have a couple. So on the bottom, you guys can see I have the Radiant versions from Pokemon Go. I love that. I got my hands on these from 151. The Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise lineup. Amazing looking cards. Honestly, between the 3 starters, I think this one looks the best. Just because I love the color blue. Squirtle is probably my second favorite starter after Charmander, or maybe it's a toss-up between the 2. I don't really have like a favorite from Gen 1, but Squirtle or Charmander is my go-to. Bulbasaur, obviously, I love him, but it's always going to be third in my rankings. So Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise looks amazing. It complements it. The blue in the middle helps divide the pages up, so this is another way you guys could organize it. And I did so many different variations in this binder, so it's gonna be a long one, but I hope it helps you out. So next page, let's always go left to right. Dragonite. Another Pokemon that I love, Dragonite, and you got the Pidgeot EX. So I got 2 Pidgeot EXs, Dragonite. Actually, on the back, you guys will see I have so many Dragonites, this one specifically, but this is the way I organize this page. So we got, obviously, the schema that I like when they're facing towards the middle, and then this Dragonite EX, and then we got the Full Art Dragonite EX with the Full Art Pidgeot EX from Evolutions. XY Evolutions is one of my favorite sets. It's one that I remember watching a lot of people open. I didn't get my hands on a lot of packs back then just because I didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't spend it on Pokemon cards, unfortunately, back then. But I loved watching people open XY Evolutions. It is like a throwback to base set, so it's an amazing set. If you guys have never opened it or seen packs from it, check it out. It's amazing. But XY Evolutions, a lot of it I tried to get my hands on. And then Dragonite V. I really love this artwork. On the bottom, it's a little bit incomplete at the bottom. So we have Galarian Moltres V, Galarian Articuno V. I'm still looking for Galarian Zapdos V. I love having 3 of the same set, like trios, legendary birds. It would be really cool to get them. For now, I have this Arceus Level X. This was like an OG card that I had back then, and I still have it. I don't think I'm gonna trade it away or sell it anytime soon. It's kind of like a card from my past collecting life, so it's gonna be in the collection for a while. This is the Mew page. So this is another way you guys could organize it, having a specific page for per Pokemon. Like I had the Charizard page and Fernet page, now I have the Mew page, except in this one it's still incomplete. I have this Mewtwo here, I have this Mewtwo from Evolutions, and I recently got my hands on this Rayquaza EX, so I put it here because I had a blank. It would be nice to get some more Mews. I know there's a lot of Mew cards. It's just whenever I get my hands on a card, I don't know if I want to put it in the binder, and then I want it to be like more personal. So I'm always changing up the personal collection, but this page obviously is Mew centered with some Mewtwo in here, and then the Rayquaza EX as a placeholder. Eventually I'll move Rayquaza somewhere else, and then I'll finally get a Mew or a Mewtwo to fill up this page. But same schema, kind of looking inwards for all of them. The ones that look are high up in the sky and their artwork I put up high, and then the ones that are grounded or on the floor I try to put on the floor, kind of like this Mewtwo, although it is like a smaller, it is like a basic designed a card. It's not a full art, just like a basic. I think it's just non-hollow as well. I put it down there. Eventually, obviously, I'll get my hands on some other cards and then change it up. That's the point of a personal collection. You're always changing it up. You're always looking to upgrade it and improve it and collect what you like, not just the expensive stuff. So obviously in this binder, I have lots of different variations. All right, this page. So here, a little bit different. There's no real schema to it. They're not really facing each other, but the concept of this page is promo cards. So these are mainly ETB promos from Scarlet and Violet. So Noctowl, Pecharan, Charmander. This is probably the most popular card. This I love this Charmander. It's from Obsidian Flame. We got the Eevee from Prismatic, Surging Sparks, Destined Rivals. This is the one I opened. 151. I believe this is Twilight Masquerade, Journey Together. The Pecharunt, I think it's Shrouded Fable, if I'm not mistaken, and Noctowl. I'm blanking on it. It's another set. I'm blanking on it, but yeah, Noctowl is another ETB promo. And then this page, it's kind of like a leftover page. It has some promos. Really, a lot of these pages are incomplete in this sense because I love this Pikachu art, and then I had these other promos around it. I had this Weezing that I pulled, and then just some cards that kind of spilled over from other pages that I completed. So until I find a spot for them. But for now, this is more like an incomplete page. I mean, this Victini is a promo, so that's why I put it here. Charmeleon. I need to get my hands on the Charmander. Unfortunately, I submitted my Charizard SIR to grading, so if I get another Charizard SIR, I'll put it in the binder. Mine was just a clean copy, and I also wanted to grade it because it was an SIR that I pulled, so I like to grade that. It's currently being graded by PSA. Giovanni's Charisma. Actually, we'll focus on the next page to go for Giovanni's Charisma. So this is my trainer page, trainer full arts. These are just trainers that I really like. Obviously, Giovanni's Charisma from 151. This Team Rocket's Giovanni that I pulled. Professor Oak, the OG Professor. He's like the day one. Pokemon Center later or Nurse Joy. This is just a cool card that I picked up, so I wanted to add it to the collection. Barry, my favorite generation is Sinnoh or Gen 4, so Barry, and obviously these are placeholders, but I would love to pick up a Friends in Sinnoh. I don't see them very often. I have yet to see one, or else I would have added it to the collection. I do go to the shows and check online, but very few people actually have this card in full art, in the full art, so eventually I will add it. Jesse and James, that's from Hidden Fates. Whenever I get my hands on that, these are just placeholders. This is what I do to just indicate that I wanted to look for these cards. Bill's Transfer, that's a card I pulled. I wanted to add it in here. And Ethan's Adventure, Heart Gold, Soul Silver was the first Pokemon game that I completed from start to finish, and I loved it. It's my favorite Pokemon game, Heart Gold specifically, but also it's the same Soul Silver, Heart Gold for the DS. That was my favorite game that I've played to date, and that's why I added Ethan's Adventure. He's the protagonist that you play as. And this page. So this is the Vstar page, obviously. So this, again, I tried to do a schema, but there are some cards that are missing. So obviously they're all looking forward. The Leafeon Vstar, I love that artwork. Lucario Vstar, it's a centerpiece. Like that guy is a center. He's just looking forward. It looks perfect. Maybe the Samurott Vstar might change. Dragonite Vstar, if I find a different version, I would want to upgrade it. The Elga Vstar, I would love to upgrade it. These are more like, these are the base versions. I would love to get the more rare versions, the nicer artwork, like the Deoxys V-Star or like the Leafeon V-Star. But so far, this is the V-Star page. The next few pages are actually all from the Sword and Shield Trainer Gallery sets. So I tried to organize it by set. And then obviously there are some spillovers, but this is another way you guys could organize your cards by set and by number. So unless there's a specific schema or artwork that I'm trying to achieve, I do store my cards based on the number that they are in the set. So specifically from here, I believe that's Astral Radiance, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Astral Radiance. Maybe I might be blanking on the symbol, but they're all organized by number, I think, except the Umbreon that I picked up recently, so I slid it inside. But that's a schema here. This is a super cool Umbreon V. I love the artwork, and I hope to get some other ones. And actually, this page is kind of spilled over from the one on the right. So here it is more organized by set number, except the middle page, it should be swapped. I just wanted to put Eevee closer to the middle or the top. But we got the evolutions on top: Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, the OG evolutions from base set or from Gen 1. Ariados, Houndoom, Eevee. I love these artworks. Honestly, these are probably my favorite types of artworks at the moment, even more than most of the illustration wares from Scarlet and Violet. I think these are more like, these look more like the Pokemon artworks that we're used to. The new IRs, they don't really have a schema to it. Like, they all look very different. These ones, they all fit together, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, this Dedenne does stand out a lot compared to the other ones, but the illustration like style really fits, and I love looking at it in a binder. Alcremie, I love that artwork. Dusknor, super cool with Morty in the background. Let's keep going. It's going to be a long video. There's a lot of pages, so let's go fast. So same schema here, going by set by card number, and then the two big guys down here, Pikachu V. I love the artwork with red in the background, and then Gengar. this Gengar from Lost Origins, super funny artwork. Silver Tempest page. This Gardevoir, beautiful looking artwork. Altaria, amazing. Jinx, pretty cool. Galarian Zapdos, Melodic, super cool artworks. I love the galleries. Crown Zenith, probably my favorite set from Sword and Shield. It's an amazing set. It has some of the nicest artwork, so you guys could see. The Lapras, it's beautiful. Manphy, Electivire, Deoxys, another Deoxys, Latias, Magnezone, Pikachu from Crown Zenith, Magmortar, Amazing looking artworks. And then this page you guys might have seen on my shorts channel, but this is another one. This is another way you guys could organize your binders. Obviously there are not a lot of artworks that fit this schema, but these go together and they're meant to be placed together. So we got Pikachu in the middle with all the surrounding Pokemon, and this is meant to be in a binder like this. I don't know if I'm ever going to get rid of it, but for now it's staying in the PC. I love this page. It's one of my favorites just to look at and admire the illustration. Some more Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery artworks that spilled over from the other pages, and then some more trainer galleries that spilled over. This Zekrom, beautiful artwork. I love it with N on his back, coughing. Pretty cool artwork. It's very different compared to all of these guys. It really stands out. This Bolton, the V cards in the gallery, the trainer galleries look really cool, and this is more like the spillover page at the moment. We got that Flareon from Prismatic. I don't know where else to put it, so I put it up here with Leafeon and Glaceon. I need a home for this Flareon EX if I do end up keeping it in the PC. And the Glaceon GX, super cool artwork. Obviously some that are duplicates. Actually, this is something I want to highlight. This Lugia V and Ho-Oh V from Silver Tempest. Beautiful artworks that are highly underrated. This Lugia, it's going up in price, and the Hobo that complements it, super cool artwork. They look amazing in a binder when they're facing each other, so that's super cool. I told you I love the Dragonite V artwork. I started picking some up when they were cheap, not really to sell them yet, but just to keep them in my collection. I've seen lots of people have like binders full of the same card, and I decided to do it with this Dragonite V, but it's hard to find. Lots of people do have copies, it's getting more expensive, so I'll wait until the price fluctuates and lowers a little bit until I pick up more, and whenever I see it I will add a couple more to the PC. But I would love a full like 2-page binder just of this Dragonite V. Artwork's highly underrated, super cool artwork. Dragonite's a fan favorite, and yeah, I just like it. Pikachu V, and then a couple more Pikachus that are just on this page. I did say in the beginning, there is another page of Infernape. So these are just some Infernape line, evolution line spillovers from the other page. I would love to have 2 pages of just Infernape evolution line. Maybe if I change the binder up, I will move it around. But for now, I'll just leave them here. So these are just like different artworks or like the reverses and the holo rares. And also the IR. I'd love to pick up some more of this guy. That would be really cool to have a full page of this illustration rare Infernape. And this page, Feraligatr, one of my other favorite starters, the one from Gen 2, I love. I told you guys, I played Heart Gold Soul Silver, or Heart Gold, growing up, and Feraligatr was the one I picked, or Totodile. And since then, it's been one of my favorite cards. And since then it's been one of my favorite Pokemon, so I loved having this page, the Prime Feraligatr, to be the centerpiece, and then a couple more that I picked up. This is a super cool Totodile. It's a Japanese one. I forget the set, but it's really nice artwork. Croconaw. Honestly, the second form of most starters or most evolution lines are really forgotten. So Croconaw down here, Totodile, and Feraligatr. More starter lines from Gen 1. So we got the ones from Pokemon Go, the Charmander and Squirtle. I'm missing the Bulbasaur. I'm missing the Bulbasaur from the promo, the one with the gift set. So we got the Pikachu, Charmander, and Squirtle, but not the Bulbasaur. I'll get my hands on it eventually. It's just I couldn't find it. Here, I told you guys I have some spillover from the Charizard page. This is a super cool Pokemon Go artwork. Actually, I want to show you guys up front. Like, the holo pattern on this Pokemon Go Radiant Charizard, it's super cool. Like, the Japanese cards, they really slept on. The holo pattern on them is so nice, and the print quality is a lot nicer compared to the English or the international releases. So yeah, that's why I kept it in the collection. I don't know how long I'll do that, but these are a couple of Charizard GXs that I picked up, and I'm keeping it here for now. We'll see what happens. This Charizard's a promo card from Team Up. Super cool Cosmo Holo Charizard. Let's keep going. All right, so these are some IRs that kind of don't really have a home at the moment, so I kept them in the PC. I really like the design, and whenever I do organize my binder more or get a different binder, I might put them there, or I might just sell these guys in the future. But this is just a really nice page that I had. I tried to organize it a little bit, but I keep picking up cards and selling cards, so there's a lot of movement in my binder. That's why I can't really build a home for them yet. But up here we got these darkness types or poison types that kind of fit together. A couple of cards from Destined Rivals. This Misty Psyduck is a beautiful card. I love the artwork. Rapidash, beautiful looking card, super underrated. 151 illustration rares. 151 has some of the nicest artworks. I think it's going to be the most popular set from Scarlet and Violet. I mean, it already is. It's like the base set or Gen 1 Pokemon. So obviously it's going to be a fan favorite for years to come. So had to pick up some illustration rares from that and put it in the PC. Some more illustration rares. This Morpeko, it's getting pumped and hopefully it doesn't get dumped, but it's skyrocketing in price. It's like triple the value in the past week, so I don't know what's happening with them, but it's a pretty cool card. Wailord from Journey Together, amazing looking card. Tyranitar, it's another card that's up a lot. It's like doubled in value in the past month. This Palafin EX from Prismatic, another really nice card. Steelix EX, Swablu and Timber. So again, any illustration rare that I like the design of, I put into the PC, and anything else I will sell or trade. So these are just ones that I like. The Ends Reshiram, really nice card. The one you guys saw at the front was the stamped one. This is just the regular one from Journey Together and the Noibat. Not my favorite artwork, but I liked it for now just to keep in the PC, and we'll see what happens. All right, so some vintage. Growing up, I had some vintage cards that I kept. Nothing really fancy, but these are cards that I had growing up, and when I restarted collecting Pokemon, I put them into the PC just for memorabilia purposes. Obviously, it's nothing fancy, it's just some base set, commons and uncommons. Everyone, I think, has some of these in their collection. If you grew up with Pokemon base set or even the vintage cards are special to your heart. This Clefairy I've had for a really long time. There was chances I could sell it, but I decided not to just because I never got a good deal. So I'm happy I kept it into the collection. It's in decent shape. I would say like moderately played, probably. Just some more base set 2. Here is some gym challenge, I think, or gym trainers. Yep. Nothing really fancy, but these are again sorted by number in the set usually, unless you guys might see some that have been slid in as placeholders or just because I didn't want to move everything whenever I get a new card. I don't want to move them all, like shift them all, so I just slide them in wherever it looks best. And here another page of fossil, all fossil Pokemon. So this Vaporeon that I picked up, it is a little bit beat up, but it's a very nice artwork. Pidgeot, very nice artwork. Honestly, the vintage cards just have a different feel to them. The artwork's so much more nostalgic. Like just looking at them, you're reminded of your childhood, and that's that. Some other cards that over time, whenever I buy a collection or buy cards or trades for stuff, I'll keep some cool stuff for myself in the PC. So this Arcanine actually I had for a really long time. This is from my OG collection. Arcanine promo card. I don't really know where it comes from, but I think it's like base set or something. But just the Blackstar promo, Wizard of the Coast promo. These are some other cards from the childhood collection. This Vaporeon Hollow I had for a really long time. I actually made a mistake. I did sell a lot of it when I got back into collecting just because it was damaged or I thought I wouldn't keep it, but I should have kept some more of the childhood collection cards. But these are a couple from them. Anything from like the Diamond and Pearl era, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like early 2010s, and those are from like my original collection, and nothing fancy. Obviously, I didn't really have a lot of money to buy packs, but anything that I kept in good condition, I decided to add to the PC. The 3 birds, Gyarados from Evolutions, the stamped promo, some spillover from the other pages. I told you, it's hard to move your binder around, and until you completely gut your personal binder, you're gonna always have some spillover or cards that don't fit anywhere, so you guys will have to put them on a separate page. That's what happens here. Some One Piece cards. I didn't have another place to put them, so I put them at the back of the binder, and also some more spillover trainer galleries and another evolution line that I couldn't fit anywhere else at the moment. This Luxray V, I love the artwork on it, so I decided to keep it in the PC. But really, that's about it. I mean, I showed you guys different ways on how you guys can organize it. So let's do a quick recap. One way is to do a page for a specific Pokemon or evolution line. Like the trios, like a Charizard page, evolution line, or just a series of illustration rares, especially from Scarlet and Violet. There's a lot of those that exist. Another way I like organizing my binder is when they're facing each other. So here the Pokemon are facing rightwards and leftwards, and then in the middle they're kind of center or neutral position. Same with this page. Let's see if there's a better page that shows this. I guess the Vstar page is not that bad. Trainer page, you guys could do a trainer page if you guys want. Anything that you guys like or grew up with, or even like a double two page spread. You guys could organize it by set, by number, specifically here. So you got the they're numbered 1, 2, and 4, I believe, or something like that. Let me just make sure. Yep. Yeah, so Flareon's 1, Vaporeon's 2, and Jolteon's 4. 3, I don't know why they did it like that, but it was another card. I can't find it right now, but it was another card, number 3, that I had to put in another page, so that's why it looks kind of weird. There's a gap, but that's the concept of organizing it by set and number, or by series, artwork. And finally, if they go together, organizing them together, it looks amazing. Or you could even organize them like this, which they look really nice. I love the way this page is designed. We got the Deoxys feed that really stands out compared to all the other yellow border cards. Deoxys on the side. We got the beautiful looking cards on top. Beautiful looking cards on the bottom. Honestly, every card is beautiful. If it's in your PC, it's sentimental. But yeah, let's end it off at actually, let's do this page. This is the coolest one. So that's my PC, and that's the way I organize my binder. Obviously, there's different ways you guys could do it, but it's your personal collection or it's your binder. You guys will decide how to do it. You guys could organize it by set, by type, by variation. If it's a V, put the V's together. If it's a V-Star, put the V-Stars together. V-Maxes together. SIRs together. Illustration rares together. Vintage together. However you guys want to do it, it's your PC. You guys can figure it out. But these are just suggestions on what I wanted to do. And this was just a quick snapshot, or actually an in-depth snapshot of my binder as of October 1st, 2025. If I do make drastic changes in the next 3 months, I'll probably make another video similar to this at the end of the year, just to have a snapshot of the 2025 binder going into the new year, and then we'll see how the journey goes. Obviously, I'm always looking to upgrade, picking up new cards. I'm in the scene right now, and it's a lot of fun, and collecting has been a lot of fun for me, and I'm sure for you guys too. So as always, if you guys like this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and share. And if you guys have any suggestions, comment them down below. Thank you guys for watching.